Flawless run.
Job.
I'm not tempted to call it there, but I want to finish. How much time do you think I
No, you
got?
can't. You can't call it now, dude. You.
Come on!
Not. No. This is a good. This is.
This is where you leave everyone hanging.
Oh God.
Nah, we'll finish it. I'll try to. Oh, Elliot's daddy. Oh, even God's here.
Yeah. Yeah. God. Yeah. God. Yeah. God. That. Yeah. God's here. Uh huh.
It was a hard fight.
Yeah.
I
That
keep
boss
forgetting
is
about the
really hard.
items. I could have done that a lot easier if I remember the damn items. I could just S-crafted his ass to death.
Yeah.
Good, good. This shouldn't feel any different than our rehearsals. The only real difference is that all of the space out there will be filled with the crowd of people. A whimpers. But that's the worst part. Oh, come on, you just defeated a god. You'll be alright. Oh, no, 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 no. You're not getting out of this now. The girl's gotta be brave. Hoorah! Time to go out there and knock these boys dead with my sexy wink. You're 13. No. Eustace, Marcus. How are you guys feeling? I'm fine about everything except this pairing. Well, at least we agree on something. They'd make us a good slapstick duo. If we got the energy to bicker, we've got the energy to do this show. Looking at us now, we'd never guess that an ordeal like that went through last night. You're telling me. The Grey Knight in the depths of the old schoolhouse was enormous. It looks like it has proper joints, so I doubt it's just a statue. I'll bet it can move, just like those archisms the terrorists were using. That's not. A stout assessment. The question then is who left it there and for what purpose? That is a good question. It also raises the question for anyone that played the Azor game for, when you find out what happens with the whole incident. I'm not gonna try to spoil anything. It just doesn't add up considering it would affect like the whole world. Or shouldn't it affect it? Because it affected one area, then wouldn't they have heard this same declaration, maybe a couple times? The question then is who left it there and for what purpose? Maybe that question will be answered later. It must have been down there for hundreds of years, at the very least. In fact, the latest it could have been placed there was the Dark Ages. Yes, that's true. It certainly isn't something that could be created with the level of technology we have today. Gundam. But it is really okay to leave it with the instructors. I feel like we should be, investigating it or something. Well, we didn't really have another option. We have enough on our plate with this concert as it is. Yeah. My mother and grandfather should be coming later today, so we could always ask them to take a look. Well, for now, you just stay focused on the concert. Your family should be here pretty soon, right? Oh, is it that late already? Yeah, I guess it is almost time for my dad to show up. I guess I better go out and meet with my brother. I suppose I should excuse myself as well. Okay, see you all before the main event. Alright. Give my best to your families. Okay, guess it's time to head down to the horse races and see who's looking to place a friendly wager or 3. Today's visitors seem even more well off than yesterday's, so I should be able to net myself a little spending cash. Come on, Fee. Missy panics, calling our names. I love her facial expressions. I won't let you beat me to my top score. You're on. Later, Reen. Emma. Alright, catch you later. Don't go causing too much trouble for the other classes, you hear? And Crow, at least try to keep the gambling in moderation. Okay? Haha. Moderation. Such a familiar sounding word. Be sure not to fill up on sweets. I don't want you to make yourselves sick before the concert. Ja. Aye aye, ma'am.
Oh, William, aye!
Aye aye, ma'am. Your little sister should be here soon too, right? Yeah, I told her to meet me by the front gate around 10. She said she might run a little late though. I think I have some time. You really seem to be looking forward to her visit. I'm sure she'll enjoy seeing the festival with you. If I can make it through the morning without her nitpicking. Yeah, it'll be a minor miracle. Are you going to check out the literature club? I am. I feel bad leaving everything to Dorothy. I think I'll walk around the campus with Celine too, though. Okay, gotcha. What are you going to ask? About Celine and me? Not to mention everything that happened last night. Well, like Marcus said, we have enough on our plate with this concert right now. I just want to spend the morning taking in the festival with Elise. And then be ready to go for our concert this afternoon.
Concert.
Yeah, I want to see this concert. Besides, it's not like you and Celine know everything there is to know about the old schoolhouse either, right? I caught a couple times last night when you seemed like you were as surprised as the rest of us. Noticed that, huh? He's not always staring at your chest. Sometimes he looks at your face. You're right, though. There's still plenty about the building that we don't know either. And as for that armor sleeping in its depths, I only know a few ancient legends regarding it. I see. So, wouldn't you be willing to share what you know with us after the festival's over? I would. I'm afraid I won't be able to share anything. But I'll be able to tell you a fair amount. That's good enough for me. I'm glad you're here with us, Emma. Let's give the crowd a real show to remember this afternoon. Of course. I worked hard, damn it. I better see a full show.
See, yeah, well, you'll find out.
Alright. Elise said she'd be coming around 10. Still got a little while before she shows up, so I guess I'll wander a festival for a while. George said he was going to stay down in the old schoolhouse studying our find from last night. Maybe I should take him something to eat. He seems so excited, he probably forgot to take any food. I'm thinking something sweet, a pie maybe. I'll just have to hope I can make a good guess of what he'd like. Apple. Dave! Alright, speak to Becky at the stall by the school front gate. This will update her profile picture. Becky is... That was the first time Hugo ever set up a food stall, apparently. I cannot believe he managed to rank in the amount of money, the dough. Damn, that's hard to say. So, are you gonna play the whole? I am, yes. Though right now my streaming schedule is down to 2 days due to a dice class I'm taking. Well, 10. Alexa, stream lights on. Thank you. So it will take me longer than I want it to, because this is lasting 6 weeks. 6 weeks. So Monday nights, 8 p.m. I'll be streaming Cold Steel. When my classes are done, I'll be back to the 2 p.m. schedule until work decides to grace me with the ability to go back to mornings. Then we'll see what happens. But yes, I am definitely playing the Cold Steel arc. I cannot believe he managed to rank in the same amount of dough as me, the Star Master. I guess it's economic theory stuff's pretty solid too. I get that much now at least. Alright, whatever. So, what next? You can speak to some of your friends and some short events. If not, skip this part and read this section below. But we want to see short events. Where's everyone at? Hey! Where's your sister? Come on by Glass 4's Eastern Tea House. Stuff it, so embarrassing. You literally wearing the same thing with an apron. Toa, we have to talk to everyone. So, Toa is... Reen just finished guiding the directors over to the main building. About to go to meet them. Great minds think alike. I was just about to head over this way. Their way. Also, have you heard anything from Angelica by any chance? Well, she should totally be allowed to come. She hasn't gotten in touch, so I don't know if she'll make it. I see. Sorry. That's not the kind of thing I should be talking about. What you've got a concert to focus on. Your sister's coming along too, I see it. Your sister's coming along to see it too, right? All the more reason to put on a great show. Yes, I'm looking forward to playing Mall Philly. You're right. Needs to be spectacular. Alright, so. Hey, Patrick! Nice, bye, Patty Gigs. Oh, Schwarza. Hey, I hear I tell that you part in the curious events of last night. Just to be sure. None of your classmates were harmed in the process, were they? All he likes us. Nope. We all got out just fine and managed to get some rest in, too. So we're all ready to go. But I never expected to hear that question from you. What makes you ask? I just don't want you to make a fuss over your inevitable defeat. That said, you're certainly a reckless bunch, aren't you? Spending the night before your concert track, tackling monsters the likes of which you've never seen seems rather foolish. Worrying about your friends in Class 7 again? Your kindness never fails to touch my heart, Master Patrick. That's not the point of this inquiry. It's meant to be a mockery. Regardless, after our preparations on the verge of flawlessness, perhaps prepare to be amazed. I will. Best of luck. I don't need your luck. Alright, whatever. So, the item I got. Medal of Dawn. Wow. Delay animal stats and stat downs.
Yeah, you could put that on Reen if you wanted.
Yeah, it's definitely better than his Medal of Fortitude.
Yep.
Let's put on her too, but
yeah, you can put it on
what did he have on her? We'll have that. That'll do. So where is my? There's there. And courtyard. Yo, Reen, it's been a while. Hey, Trovo, Hobel, did you come all this way just for the festival? Of course not. I wish, but sadly I'm mostly here for work. Tagged along with the Viscount, Arcade, actually. What would he be doing here? Well, he is God. Can't speak with the Viscount, but Trovo and I came to swap info. Tensions are in the rise in Crossbow, and the forecast doesn't look pretty. That's why we need to keep up to date as possible about what's going on. That makes sense. Hold on, did you say swap info? With who? Toby! Long time no see. Toby? And here he comes now.
Yeah, Tovel's Toby, yes.
Toby! Do I know this
Mitch.
guy?
The pawn shop guy, dude.
Oh, it's Mitch. I was like, do I know this guy? I've seen him before. But how many damn times must I have told you not to see me first if you ever in Trista? Does Dad? You're never gonna be a productive member of society if you can't take some friendly advice, Toby. How many damn times I have to tell you, stop calling me Toby. Enough of the life advice. You're not my dad. You're just old enough to be. Wouldn't have expected the two of you to be acquainted. Once upon a time, I took care of this little runt. You could say that since then, the two of us have been stuck like glue. Yeah, you took care of me. That's sure one way to put it. Especially if you ignore the fact that you used me to turn my life into a frickin' bestseller.
You want to watch the concert?
Oh, I remember that one, actually. Your youth. Must have been quite the roller coaster, but at least I made it for a good reading. By the way, who was the sister in it? He was really larger than life. Half the book was stuff this old geezer exaggerated or made up. Okay, sure, I might have been the truth a little bit. Little bit. And the part where I died. Died? I guess they'd known each other for a long time now. As much as I hate to break it up to the good times, Instructor Sarantol said that they were hoping for information. Does that make you their source? I guess you could say that. Though I prefer the term information broker. Really more of a hobby than anything. Running the pawn shop's my main gig. Hobby? Says the man holding some of the most dangerous info money can buy.
Nice.
Oh, on that note, are you going to spend all the day flapping our gums, or are we going to get down to business? Fine, fine. Sit down, young lady.
Let's get down to business.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, do I want to? Things must be pretty dire in Crossbow right about now. I should go. Get the feeling that I'm not meant to hear what they're discussing. Reminds me, doing okay, Reen? Worried about us being tired from last night? I got a lot of rest, so I'm feeling fine. That's good. But if you can see why I'd be concerned after you tell me you fought some sort of nightmare shadow beast. Okay, now you've got my attention. What's all this about? Oh yeah, something went down here last night, didn't it? Certain all had all you running about. I never found out what happened. Where do I even start? Anyway, Rain, don't you worry about the trouble outside of the academy for now. The only thing I should be on your mind is the concert this afternoon, because I'm really excited to see it too. Aw, you mean it? Okay, we won't let you down. Alright, whatever. Laura! Oh look, there's a sister. On to Class 4's Eastern TLs. How about it? You can even get your fortune told. It's totally reliable. Totally. It's been some time, Reen. It really has, Viscount Arcade. Good to see you. I see you brought Klaus with you. I wouldn't miss Lady LoH's concert even if all my bones were broken and had to be dragged myself into this academy. I can see him doing that. I understand Klaus's appearance, but you have more important matters to attend than a school concert, Father. I'm glad to see that you both managed, but it wouldn't be a lie if I say I'm not worried.
What about a bit in a little bit?
Here's a point. Was it okay for you to leave Courageous? Your fears are misplaced. The situation aboard may be somewhat sketchy, shaky, but the Courageous isn't a military vessel. While I and the crew think it's regrettable we reached this point, it's not our place to intervene. We intend to escort Prince Oliver to the peace talks, nothing more, nothing less. I see. But that's what's going on in Crossbow. However, our duties does not change the fact that we are here on behalf of the spite. My lord, please purge all thoughts of political machinations from your mind. Enjoy yourself while you're here. My thoughts exactly. In fact, I'd like to take the opportunity to finally explore your academy. Would you mind guiding us around, Laura? If you desire.
Here you go.
Have a good time, you three. Oh, how nice. Lixling's taking interest in the festival too, showing her around. Let's relax ourselves the last night's ordeal. Glad to see you able to resolve the problem with the couldn't agree more. He looks genuinely relieved. Ow. Ow. Must be as tired as we were last night. Still plenty of mysteries for us to solve, but worrying about them now isn't going to help. It's got a concert to focus on. Alright, so where did you... First floor, second floor, and rooftop.
Knocking things off. Cat keeps knocking things off the table.
Yo, I hear young Machias. This grade placed him comfortably at the top of his class. You must be incredibly proud. I'm certainly pleased with the academic perspective, but I'm amazed by Yusa's balance of academics and athleticism. That's a word. And despite his many achievements, he has always looked so calm and composed. He's clearly took after you in that regard. Oh, they're embarrassed. Well, I can't say I saw this coming. I heard that you two I heard the two of them will be singing together during Class 7's concert. What would you say to sitting together during the performance? Only seems fitting after all. Yeah, to be serious. What a marvelous idea. I would be happy to. I can only hope that my son doesn't bring your brother any embarrassment on that stage. Dad! They're from opposing factions, but I guess their duties would have them interacting quite a bit. It actually seems like there's pretty good friends too. Something about a headache, planning festival together. Absolutely not. Let's see. She is not feeling well.
She's in the hallway, dude.
I thought that's where she was at first.
Yeah, go down the hall.
Oh, there she is. Okay. Grandfather. I love his style.
Oh, God. Grandfather, dude.
So everything's okay with the company then? I'm surprised you may find the time to make it over here. Especially with everything that's happening in Crossbow. As I told you before, time is something you make, not something you find. As a member of the board of directors, the Academy Festival is exactly what I need time for. How else would I be able to see how the Academy is being run? What impressive time management. I can only hope your logical wizardry helps put this pieces of my company back. Is that supposed to be a jab at my new self-supporting accounting system? You may not have noticed, but times have changed. Increasing efficiency is the only way a corporation can maintain successful. Your policies might have worked when you were chairman, but they do not hurt the company enacted today. Funny how it's all that efficiency makes communication and cooperation between divisions so much harder. That's just what happens when a corporation develops and grows. A problem, perhaps, but a necessary one. You two just drop it. You haven't seen each other in like 5 years. The first thing you do is start arguing? I, for one, am overjoyed to see how well these two still get along. Well? What do you mean, well? Are we talking about the same people? I think this might actually be how they get along. As much as I want to talk to everyone, I think I'm just going to let go for the... Really?
You don't have to read everything. I got tired of reading after a while myself, so...
I just want to leave the little bits. Then we're going to continue the game. We saw that. They're on the second floor. I think the bonding event will probably happen after the concert, right?
I believe so.
Okay. Elliot, my sweet boy, why do you shrink from your father's loving embrace? Dad. Because it's embarrassing. Fiona, a little help, please. It's the first time that we've been together so long. It wouldn't be right for me to intrude on your bonding time. Unless, however, Dad gets too carried away, in which case he should expect a severe scolding later. Big bad military dude powers to his daughter. You resemble your mother more in each passing day, Fiona. Looks like Fiona rules the host here. Hey, Reen. So it's to see you, Reen. It's been so long. Agreed. Says, thank you for coming, Lieutenant General. I know you're incredibly busy. Think nothing of it. Nothing in the world would keep me from seeing my beloved son take the stage by storm. Admittedly, this doesn't make things more difficult, but I don't. He's at the Guerrilla Fortress, right? All right? That he is. I left him in charge of maintaining contact. Other armored divisions. In our circumstances, weren't quite so curious, whatever. I wouldn't have allowed him to remain here to attend the festival. But I'd bet anything he'll be commander someday, so I figured I might as well get a good experience. Oh, so. Things must really be tense over in Crossbow. Don't know sympathy for your subordinates, I see. Dad's merciless side. Best of luck with your performance, Elliot. Trying to put on a show that will leave an even stubborn old man flabbergasted. Oh man. Yeah. I definitely try. Besides, I got to prove that I've come a long way since I first encountered the Academy. Encountered? And the rest of us will be there to help you do so. And you know what? I don't see Crow. Okay. Gaius is in the art room.
Gaius is in the art room doing his painting thing. Or showing his talking to his
You
kids.
still got baggy eyes. Been working on that sculpture forever. Look at them both taking it all in, especially Toma. Oh wait, that's the girl he likes, and she likes him. This is the first time he set foot outside the Highlands, after all. You can almost see his eyes sparkling. I'm glad he's having a great time. Same here. My decision to come to Thoris means that now Toma's been able to see another part of the world for himself. Who knows, perhaps this is the way the winds of the goddess wanted it to be. Pardon me. Oh, there's the scene. Bean, it's good to see you again. Sorry to bother you out of the blue. Glad to see you two can make it all the way out here. Haha. But I heard you two ran into trouble on the way here. What happened? Well, we stayed the night at my house in Heimdall yesterday, you see, and Toma here thought it would be a great idea to get lost while exploring the city. It wasn't my fault. How was I supposed to know I would be so big, or so full of people? Don't worry. I had just the same reaction when I first visited. At least they found you safe and sound. How are things back in Nord? Over here, it's hard to feel the tension at the crossbow border. Not to feel it, but I'm curious if it's the same there. To be honest, it hasn't really had any effect on Nord. Good things take a turn for the worse. Xander Gate is ready to act. Lieutenant General Vander seems to have a handle on the situation, though. He also got his permission to go through it really quickly. It sounds like he has a lot to thank for him for. Indeed, I hope I have some chance to do this so personally at some point. Yeah. But that's enough of the serious talk. Have a good time today, both of you. We will do. Aw, they're like on a date.
With your toys at you go. You're so silly. You playing?
Alright, rooftop. Millium and feet. Aw, you two hanging out over here. Oh, here you are. You two are already done looking at all the attractions? Not a chance. Mad. We're just taking an itsy-bitsy little break. We're locked in a death match? And the upper hand is mine. You're not taking me down that easy. I'll turn the tables before, and I will turn the tables again. I don't know if I've ever even seen you this serious, Milliam. I'm gonna win and tell Lecter all about it later. I'll brag to him sooner, but he could end up making it successful. Couldn't. Captain from the intelligence division? Yeah, he went off to Crossbow this morning. And once again, Milliam casually reveals military secrets. Everyone within earshot. What should have happened when they needed him in Crossbow so quickly? Things must be really bad over there. Wonder what they're doing. Not using air Getlem. They're fighting?
I think they were playing the Miss You Panic game.
Oh, okay, yeah. That makes sense. Okay. So, Patrick in the southeast corner. The wall and Orient courtyard uses main building, unless we get that one. Oh, Thomas in the art room. Oh, Thomas. Okay. Visit George at the old schoolhouse, speak to George, and then leave the old schoolhouse. Now keep a backup save file for this part of the game. Speak to Lisa in front of the gates. Alright, old school building.
You're about to be the public record.
Save it again. Well, I'll just run off the second one. I have time to save again, but just be safe. Alright. Here we go. Come to think of it, isn't George down this up? I still got the bottle before Elise arrives. Maybe I should take him something to eat. 7th floor. Elise should be close now. So, better see George and head back up before she gets here. Wait, I forgot to actually buy him something. Whoops. Guess I better go grab something tasty from nearby stalls. I'm supposed to do that?
I think it automatically does it.
Oh, like, I didn't do that at all.
Well, you have to go through the dark door.
Oh, you mean I was running the wrong way?
Hey there, guys. Oh, what's up, Reen?
That's where
I see curiosity got the better of you too, eh?
No helping that, I guess. I wondered if maybe you'd found out anything about it. Oh, I brought you a little something to eat, too.
Oh, thanks. I was just thinking I could use a little sugary pick-me-up to get my brain back on track. Oh, this is one tasty-looking apple pie. Oh, thanks. I'm feeling all fired up now.
You seem pretty taken with this thing, huh? Can't say I blame you, though.
Yeah, it's really amazing. Whatever it is. So, what do we know so far?
I'm glad you asked. The deeper I look into it, the more fascinating it seems. It's not just a statue or anything like that. You can see those joints. This thing's clearly capable of movement. And on top of that, it's made of, well, something I can hardly even begin to describe.
Some unknown metal, then.
It's definitely not iron. And it's not one of those recently discovered special alloys either. It's some kind of fiendishly strong material that has properties of both metals and ceramics. If you knew how to manufacture it, you'd rake in so much money it'd make your head spin.
Wow. You think there's a possibility that it might be an ancient artifact?
You mean like something from the era before the Septian calendar?
I can't rule out the possibility, but in this case, my gut's telling me no. Artifacts are like black boxes. Not only do we not know what they're made from, we don't even know how they were made. This thing at least shows signs it was put together by some exceptionally skilled craftsmen and engineers. You can see it most clearly in the ornamental detailing and the joints.
Oh, I see what you're talking about.
Still, that basically sums up everything I do know. I've got no idea when it was made or who could even have built it. It'd help if we could at least figure out something about whoever piloted it, but no such luck there.
Piloted?
You telling me someone's actually supposed to crawl inside this thing?
Well, the measurements I've taken seem to indicate a hollow area in the chest. And it's just the right size to accommodate a single person. If I could just find some way to get it open.
Man, it's hard to imagine that some crazy person used to strap themselves inside this thing and run around. Jellica would be happier than a pig in a mud hole if she could see this.
No doubt about that. It's not looking like she'll be able to make it to the festival, though.
It's sad things ended up the way they did.
Hey, don't you guys go getting all weepy on me now. It's still morning. I'll bet she'll just turn up out of nowhere this afternoon like nothing even happened. And then she'll waltz right into the after party and round up all the hottest babes for herself. Again.
Again.
Still sore, are we?
It feels like so long ago now. To think that was just last year. You're right, though. It's hard to imagine her just staying put when she knows there's a party going on.
Just for a little comparison, it took me until Machias me to get into the series. 2 years and 11 games later, regrets. Oh, I've been into the series since I started Sky. It's like even this one's still good. Like it took some getting used to because the combat, the orbments are different from the Crossbow Saga and the Sky Saga. But once I get the hang of it, I've been enjoying it.
I mean, I'm not trying to get my hopes up too much, but this is Angie we're talking about.
You got that right.
It does start off kind of slow too.
But hey, the festival's in full swing. We should be seeing the sights, not poking around down here. What do you say the three of us cruise the campus and see if we can score some honeys?
Honeys.
No can do. My sister should be showing up soon, and I promised I'd show her around. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later.
All right, have fun. I think I'll pass on the honey hunting, but I guess it's a good time to pack it in for today. I don't want to miss your concert later. I'm looking forward to seeing what you've been practicing all this time.
Well, I hope we don't disappoint.
All right.
Now you can go back out.
I am, which means Elise should be here any minute now. Might be good to make my way to the front gate and wait for her. Stay longer, but I'm getting tired. No worries, buddy. I actually didn't know there were other arcs until I beat 4. Welcome back. Yeah, I'm getting tired myself. I pushed it this far. Yes.
Sorry for keeping you waiting.
Oh, Reen. Is something the matter? You look awfully tired.
How much
Did
longer he's
something
gonna go
happen?
for, Lord Navasa?
Try to finish this game tonight, or will he hunt it to tomorrow? I won't be straight. If I don't finish it tonight, it won't be till next Monday.
Yeah, he won't. Yeah,
He's a
he can't. His stream schedule is a little
You can
different
tell,
right
huh?
now.
Yeah, so I want to try to finish it. I mean, if I can finish it in the next hour and a half, 2 at most, I will.
I was running all over yesterday. Mainly rehearsals for our concert today and some other tests last night.
Tests? During the festival? My, they certainly don't go easy on you here. Maybe you should go get some rest. You have your concert coming up this afternoon after all. I can look around on my own just fine. Though, honestly, if you're not feeling well, I'd rather take care of you.
It's nothing to worry yourself over, really. Nah, I got enough sleep last night to keep me going strong today. If I tried to rest now, it might actually sap my energy. Besides, you came all the way out from Heimdall to visit. I'd rather spend the day with you instead. I can only hang out till noon, though. After that, we've got our final prep for the concert.
Reen.
The other M4.
Well, if you
Not sure that
insist. If you want to keep me company that much, I'd be happy to oblige. What should we see first, then?
Oh, maybe we can start with Class 2's indoor garden. How's that sound? We walked around the academy together, and I showed her all of the different attractions on display.
That was the garden one. That one was nice.
Yeah, that one was pretty good.
They just finished with a mirror? Oh no. So Gwen is the type of con. You can get past Reen's sister complex? Oh, the old man?
I took Elise around on a grand tour of the festival. We stopped by all the big class attractions, bumped into a lot of my classmates and their families, and even ran into instructor Sarah and a couple second years. By the time we'd finished seeing everything and chatting with everyone, the morning was nearly over.
Apparently there's a, let's see, an achievement for it, but a lot of playthroughs or, you know, replays from previous area.
Schwarzer?
Patrick? Oh, looks like Celestine's out enjoying the festivities too.
Jane Stonewall.
I believe you are a son of the High Arms family?
Oop.
Lady Elise,
Boy, here we
you're
go.
looking simply splendid today. I was hoping you might be able to make it. How utterly heartless of you to not tell me she'd be visiting. Is that any way to treat your bosom buddy? Your dear friend?
Bosom buddy?
Sorry, wait, when did we become dear friends?
A good day to you, Master Reen. And you must be his younger sister, who I've heard so much about.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Elise
Boy.
Schwarzer.
Patrick just got simped.
Good to see you well, Lord Patrick.
At least showed up.
Please, please, there's no need for such formalities between us. Just call me Patrick. Ah, I know. Why don't we take this opportunity to stroll the campus together? Schwarzer, what are you doing?
Rosa, what are you doing? The guy who was caught drinking underage with the chief of police.
What problem could you possibly have with my taking this chance to foster good relations between our families?
See, that's all well and good, but Elise hasn't made her debut into high society quite yet. Which means it's her brother's duty to shoo away the unwanted pests.
Reen,
I mean,
Must you always be such a tyrant when it comes to your sister?
yes.
Come along, Master Patrick. It would be unseemly to disrupt such a beautiful display of familial dedication. There are still preparations to be made for the operetta, so I suggest we depart to tend to those soon.
Are you 21? How old will you be when you wake up in the morning? 21. How much longer have you been
About?
21 since I picked up this beer?
Oh, that's the noon chime. Was it really that late already?
I suppose I must turn away empty-handed for now. But I hope you're prepared, Schwarzer. When this day is over, we'll know without a doubt which of our classes is the greater.
Oh, I already know, but I guess you're about to find out. Looking forward to seeing your A game.
I think you overestimate your chances. Victory is as good as mine. I hope you'll be dazzled by my spectacular stage presence, Lady Elise. And assuming you'll be attending the after-party this evening, it would be my pleasure to share a dance with...
Master Patrick, I suggest we hurry to the auditorium. Your classmates are waiting for you. If you'll excuse us, Master Reen, Lady Elise.
Patty cakes, just give it up, honey.
Yep. Hi, patty cakes.
you go to school with some rather amusing people. I would have expected a son of one of the 4 great houses to be a lot less approachable than that.
Did that myself, made a legitimate. Bought a beer a couple minutes before I turned 21, then picked it up when I did. I was born 003, so I was legally able to buy alcohol for 39 minutes before I turned 21. I think they really go into that detailed of minutes.
Well, class and titles can only tell you so much. Getting to know Eustace and Angelica really drove that home. At the end of the day, even the most distinguished nobles are more than just their family lineage. Though I can't really say Patrick and I are on the best of terms.
Well, if not a good friend, at least he seems to make for a spirited rival, judging by your exchange back there. It's so nice to see all these places you mention in your letters, too.
They do from all states. As long as it shows your date of birth, not really the time, you're feeling
I
good.
guess you really did make the right decision coming here after all.
Yeah, I really did.
Yeah, it's military time.
I feel lucky to have been chosen for Class 7, too. They can be an odd bunch, but I couldn't imagine my life without them now.
Thank you so much for showing me around. I wish we could spend longer together, but I know you're busy this afternoon. I'll be fine wandering around by myself for a few hours, so go on and start getting ready for your concert.
I'm really sorry to have to leave you flying solo. And maybe a little nervous now.
But they never change.
How many other well-heeled nobles are going to crawl out of the woodwork to escort you around the festival?
I appreciate your concern, but I'm not a child anymore, you know?
Tee hee. The two of you really are the portrait of sibling affection.
What?
I know that voice anywhere. Your Highness!
And Prince Oliver, too. Good afternoon, Your Highness.
Token position though it may be, I am the chairman of the board. It's only proper that I pay a visit. I would have liked to come yesterday as well, but I'm afraid I was tied up with a few official duties.
Can you believe I had to beg him to take me along? But this is the festival! I couldn't miss it. In fact, I haven't seen you since we met at the summer festival.
Right. It's a pleasure to see you again, Your Highness. Did you come as their escort captain?
Basically. I was asked to step in on short notice to handle the security detail. I've been told Class 7 is performing a concert this afternoon. Best of luck with that.
Thanks.
Oh yes, when will the concert be starting, by the way?
Although it is quite a bit of freedom for a member of the royal family. Probably more than Alphen here.
I'm afraid I didn't have the time to do any research beforehand.
They'll be starting around 3 p.m. Although I think another of the classes will be performing an operetta before that. Still, you could have at least told me you'd be coming. This isn't the first time you've done this.
Yeah.
Well, I was hoping to catch the two of you clutching each other in the torrid embrace of forbidden love.
Sounds like your concert is shaping up to be a grand time, though. Would you mind terribly if I tore off my shirt and leapt on stage to join you all midway through?
We're
Is he
mostly
doing
just
that?
amateurs when it
I
comes
would
to
love
music,
to
so
see him do
I'm not
that.
sure that'd be such a good idea. You know, I don't see Major Vander around.
It's
Is
back.
he not with you today?
Talks to Alphen like Emma talks to her grandmother. I know this grandmother. Yeah, that's a spoiler. Keep it as is.
Greater. No spoilers.
Unfortunately not. You've probably heard a few rumblings about it already. But there's been another development in the Crossbell situation today.
Oh boy.
I thought so. The Imperial Army is considering military action, aren't they?
Well, try not to worry yourself about that right now. If it helps put you at ease, I can't really see there being a war, regardless of what happens. The gulf in military power between our two nations is far too wide. It would be suicide for them to try to fight us. The Calvard Republic isn't standing idle either, so I imagine it'll end up a deadlock between superpowers. Under ordinary circumstances, I probably would have passed on coming today. But I thought that coming here with Alphen might actually alleviate tensions. Governor Regnitz, Rufus, and Chairman Arena are all here as well. I would presume they share the same opinion.
I like how free-spirited Alphen is, though. She doesn't take shit.
But right now,
doesn't.
you've got a concert to give. And I want you to focus all your energies on making it one to remember. Not for me or Alphen, or even for your schoolmates. Do it for yourself.
Thank you, Your Highness. We'll give it all we have up there today.
What's all this chit-chatting over here, you two?
Just a bit, yeah.
Care to
Just a
let
bit.
us in on your little gentleman's club?
And spill the secrets of our man-to-man bonding? Perish the thought. Anyway, Alphen and I would be happy to escort Elise around while you're indisposed.
If it wasn't a sister, I could definitely say they would be like father-daughter. They're just that close.
We'll bring her along to your concert, of course, so you needn't worry about a thing.
Thank you, Your Highness. I'd really appreciate it.
Oliver's only like early 20s, so there's no way it could be his kid. Maybe Elise didn't, but there's no way Alphen didn't hear them. Yeah,
Thank you very much.
definitely.
Good luck. I'll be praying for your success.
I look forward to seeing you shine up there on the stage.
Yeah, he just looks younger in here. Really? I figured he was like 5 or 6 years older than Estelle and
Okay,
Joshua.
I guess I should head over to the auditorium now.
And this is 2 years later, so yeah, about 28. Probably be about 28 around now.
We have to take care of some last-minute preparations, and I suppose I should catch Class 1's operetta, too.
It's that time.
Go on a new file. Case. That'd been a good time to call it.
Yeah, right before the concert.
Yeah. Date of birth according is 11/77/41. First, April Fool's Day. Oh, or January 1st. Yeah, depending on how you do it. January 4th. It. You gotta watch it.
That was incredible.
Well, I'm impressed. I had no idea how much work they'd put into this.
Well, I have to confess, it's better than I'd anticipated.
Only
That's going to
fee.
be one tough act to follow. Can we
Million
really measure up?
hats.
Yep.
Now I'm not so sure. Are people really going to be into our songs after seeing a performance like that?
Come on, don't start getting all wishy-washy on me now. If your rehearsals are anything to go by, you're gonna bring down the house.
You really think so?
She's right. We'll be fine.
So it looks like 27. Okay.
Our concert
makes sense.
packs more than enough impact. Don't overthink this too much. You just gotta believe.
Yeah, because I figured he'd be like 25, 24, 25 in the Sky series.
This is no time to start doubting ourselves.
What more can we give than our best?
Well, hopefully, all those practice sessions help us get it right when we're in the spotlight. As soon as Class 1 clears out their set and props, we need to start setting everything up.
Roger.
I'm so excited I could explode! We're coming in, okay?
But George stays
Tell
pretty
her.
damn busy.
George?
Make sure Ergot Lemon isn't there when you do. Yes, yeah.
Here to give a little comfort to the weary soldiers fighting the good fight?
No Lammy.
I'll let you be the judge of that.
Actually, we have a special guest who insisted on seeing you.
Coming in.
Hear that husky.
Huh?
question.
It couldn't be.
Angelica?
Wow.
Looks like I made it just in time for the main event.
What an outfit.
Kinda disappointed I missed the operetta, though. Heard Class 1 was really on fire.
You made it!
Just barely.
But man, when did you get to be such a babe?
Well, a good suit and tie are more to my taste. But this was part of the deal I made with my dad to let me come. He said I could visit the festival if I agreed to meet a few prospective candidates for an arranged marriage. So, here I am, dress and all. You better get a good look now. Who knows when I'll wear something like this again.
Well, if that's your aim, you're certainly dressed for victory.
Yeah, but I think it might draw out your charm a little too well. Most normal people would take one look at you and think you're completely out of their league.
Mm-hmm.
You do look lovely, though.
I think Marquise Ragnar actually wants her to get married.
Thanks, but honestly, I've got nothing on the rest of you fair maidens.
Ah!
Yeah, I'm okay with this. We're just gonna sit here a minute. This is where I walked in on DJ's stream once.
Yeah, you did. And then you clipped,
I'm like,
and you clipped
this is
it.
good. This is a wonderful screensaver. Well, technically, she is completely out of most people's league.
Angelica!
Because she went AFK. She had to go, like, she left, said be right back, and this was a screen.
The way I
Nothing
left
like
it
the
on,
pure
I left
fresh
it on
scent
this,
of a woman.
and then I came back and it was clipped.
All I've had to look at since going back home is my dad's grumpy old face. I'm in heaven right now.
I think Chloe's a little jealous. Million was like, what? I want a hug.
Well, I suppose some things never change.
Come on, Angie.
All right, I've got my fix. Time to move on to my little ladies. So warm, so soft.
The camera's moving. I wonder if it'll turn around. It's gonna stop. No, it stopped. He's almost as fast as Shirley. Poor Fee.
I should have seen this coming.
Angie, don't get too carried away now.
You do know they could file a sexual harassment claim, right?
But will they?
It's good to have her back.
I'm so glad she managed to make it after all.
Looks like the winds are favoring us today.
The wind!
I'm looking forward to your concert. From what I hear, you've got quite the show in store for all of us. Don't go getting yourselves too wound up. Just remember what you practice, put your all into it, and I'm sure the audience will be right there along with you.
Yeah, it's your time to shine. Go on and have the time of your lives, guys.
Good luck out there.
Here we go!
Alright, concert time.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for your patience, everyone.
Alright, a sec. I need more drink. I'll grab some cook. All right. Now I got some food and a drink and watch the concert.
Next, our Academy's very first Class 7 is proud to present a concert.
All right. Jealous. I hope to hear him sing.
Just wait. Just keep watching. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Hey, Laura, there's 2 more sets of drums over there.
Oh, leave Laura alone. Do I know the name of the music? It's from the song. It's you've heard it before. I don't know the name of the song off the top of my head.
Aw.
That brings us to the end of Class 7's performance. Thank you all for coming out.
Encore. 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 Encores.
What?
Ladies and gents, you've been a wonderful crowd. And we've heard your cheers loud and clear. So without further ado, I give you our third and final song.
Here we go.
Aw. Is it the voice actors actually singing, or they just do a song overlay?
Everyone, join in!
God, here we go.
Oliver. I did too.
If you notice, they're all singing it.
Yeah. They said everyone would know the lyrics to it.
Yep.
Yeah, copyright claim. Not me, them.
If it goes on YouTube, it will.
No, I meant like someone could like copyright claim them in their world. Probably not. But apparently sexual harassment laws do.
Clean!
Oh, it's her song, isn't it? It's supposed to be like the opera singer song or something. Yeah.
No, not the opera song.
Well, I figured it might be like her song that she sung one time before. Kind of just make it her thing. Yeah.
Now they're getting ready for the after party.
Yeah, they usually do one of those folk dances.
I'm exhausted. I'm hungry. I can't feel my feet. I guess that qualifies as a success then,
This
right?
weekend.
Well, the crowd sure seemed pretty enthusiastic.
As if I had the mental energy to care about what the crowd thought.
I suppose that's the difference between professional musicians and amateurs like us.
I don't think you guys need to worry. We did just fine.
Kind of how I feel
I'll
right
say,
now.
the audience's reaction to our encore piece was even better than I'd hoped for.
I thought you were going to bed. Grader, you said something about it earlier. He was the best part. She was adorable. She really was.
I guess your plan paid off then.
A sorry sight you lot are.
Patrick? Patty Cakes.
Patrick?
Oh, it's you.
Honestly, this is what bothers me so much about this class.
How's it going? Oh, I thought you were going. Is the best part. Definitely the best part.
I know you're tired. We're all tired. But that doesn't excuse this level of indolence.
What concern is it of yours?
At least you could let us bask in the afterglow of our performance before the moment fades.
Still, I gotta hand it to you guys. You really pulled out all the stops for that operetta.
It was really something. You could take that act to the theater and perform to a sold-out crowd.
Great casting, too. Paris fit her role to a T.
I wasn't sure what to expect, but I really enjoyed it.
You did?
You did? Oh, gosh.
Well, I can't say I'm surprised, though. Given the raw level of talent on display, who'd expect anything less than perfection?
I like how they said that. Everything for girls with guitars. Oh.
Wait, are you mocking me? If you're all languid and moping around, how do you think we feel?
Patrick, stop being a Draco Malfoy. Draco Malfoy. That's what he does remind me of that.
Huh?
What are you going on about?
Aha! We did it, didn't we?
Pulling that third song out of nowhere is hardly what I'd call fair play. You even had me singing along. I can't even consider our little wager still valid after that. Good day.
I don't even remember the wager. It was like Patrick.
What was that all about?
I'm not even sure. It didn't seem like he came here just to thumb his nose at us.
Congrats, everyone! You did it!
Huh? What brings you all here?
Is something wrong?
You guys are so worn down, you totally forgot, didn't you?
Remember a certain little poll where festival attendees get to vote on their favorite attraction?
I not know what thumb his nose means. Oh, I figured out. It's probably his nose in for winning. I quote one of my favorite felines. As long as it's not in the future. Go for it.
Well, the results are in.
Medieval middle finger. Yeah, basically. Your mama smells like elderberries. Your mother's a gerbil, a hamster. Your father smells like elderberries. That's the
Now that you
that's the
mention it,
insult.
We were so busy, I completely forgot about that.
So wait, did we...
They just finished counting up all the votes from the students and the visitors. Good numbers all around, but classes 1 and 7 were the clear favorites.
data.
And this year's winner, with 1,512 votes,
That would be the chest. Doesn't having a big chest make it harder to climb ladder? I think that's when her and Fee were, Fee and Emma.
is Class 7's concert.
Oh!
Huh. Congrats, guys.
Well, at least that's over.
So much enthusiasm.
Oh, come on, is that it?
That's what I feel. I feel the same
All
way.
the enthusiasm you can muster?
I did something like that at work the other day.
Well, after seeing all the other attractions for myself, I feel almost as proud of the other classes as I do us.
I had table win a big hand, and they're all like, huh. I'm like, that's all you get out of that? I just busted a 2. It's like,
For what it's worth, my brother and Charles seem to have had a great time.
I really like the Stella carton.
Mishy Panic was an unsung gem.
Now that it's over, it feels a little unsportsmanlike for us to be the only ones boasting about our achievements.
Agreed. If anything, seeing everyone having a good time feels like a victory for the whole academy.
Dilly.
Yep, every student should feel proud about these last 2 days.
Very humble.
Anyway, I'm here to shake you desk potatoes out of your listless post-festival comas. Or have you forgotten that we still have the after party to enjoy?
Oh yeah, there's that.
I totally forgot.
It's a tradition to close out the festival with a big party for the students, their friends, and their families.
There's gonna be bonfires, right? And dancing?
Well, don't just sit there. Everyone's waiting for you.
All the bonfires are set up too, so just make your way over whenever you're ready.
Okay, I think we can muster up the energy for one last event today. What do you say we head on over and enjoy the party?
Bonfires? Oh no!
Woo! Party time!
Party time, Dallas. Me hide the C4. Oh god. I forgot she carries bombs on her. Did I save? Photo fire though. Yeah, it takes like a charge to actually. It's just a putty, isn't it? Another good time to stop, but we're gonna go for it. What do you mean? Everybody carries a self-defense flashbang. Light it up! I would be concerned if it lit up like that. Aw, look at the smiles. What are those?
Oh, Mother and Grandfather are still here.
What dignified lady doesn't?
My dad, too.
And my brother, though I can't imagine why.
Elliot, Crow. I just wanted to thank you for everything you've done for us.
Is that a legit question? Are those bonfires? Those are a type of bonfires, yeah. Where the sword stabbed from the ground and the knight's trying to rest before he goes through another day of hell. You think this is Dark Souls? Those are festive bonfires that they use in. Actually, this is based on actual like school events they have in Japan, but the school festivities and stuff like that, and then they have the whole dance thing at the end. Oh, they still do.
You mean for the concert?
What brought that on? You got so serious there, I was getting kind of scared.
Trying my best.
It's just that our performance today never would have been possible without the two of you guiding it along. I wanted to make sure that you knew how much I appreciate you doing that.
Yeah.
Damn, man. Is making people feel awkward a hobby of yours or something?
Aw, it's no big deal. Besides, it was a real team effort. Everyone played a part. I mean, look at you. You were a fountain of good advice through this whole thing. And honestly, I should be the one thanking everyone.
Huh?
You all helped me rediscover just how much music means to me. Because it's not just about performing by myself. It's about performing together, playing off each other's strengths to make something wonderful. So I should be the one thanking you. This never would have happened if I didn't come to this academy.
Elliot.
Holy hell, are you guys trying to see who can make me cringe the hardest?
Elliot, my boy, your father's arms are ready and waiting for you to leap into them.
I wonder what happened if Elliot did that. What would his dad do?
Always have to say that stuff so loudly? Sorry, I'll see you later, okay?
Yeah, later.
I see hate the type of dad. Just overly loving. Guess better that type of dad than no dad.
This festival's been a blast.
My dad wasn't around.
I'm kind of hoping we can do the same thing next year too. Though, who knows if Class 7 is even going to exist next year?
I'd be that type of dad. I would be that doting father. I would make like that little embarrassing moments and ruffle the hair and everything else like that. That's actually the reason I hate him. Aw, well you can't, not everyone's gonna like him.
Crow?
Oh, yeah. Generally, people stay in the same class from their first day to their graduation, but Class 7's basically one giant exception to everything the school's ever done, so who knows?
I guess that has its pluses and its minuses. But no matter what, it's not going to be the same. We won't have you.
Fair enough. Everyone grows up differently.
If I manage to graduate, at least.
Oh, you will.
Barring any nasty surprises, I'll be in Class 7 till the end of the month. Which means our time as classmates is almost up.
Now that you mention it, yeah. We'll have to see if we can throw you a farewell party around the end of the month then. Can't let you off easy.
Come on, it's no big deal. Trust me, you're still gonna see more than enough of me next year. Sure, I'll have moved out of the dorms, but I'll be sure to stop by once a week to steal some of Sharon's cooking.
You better. Oh, and by the way, I'm not going to have to call you Mr. Armbrust or anything after you graduate, am I? I mean, we've spent so much time together that treating you like a proper adult just wouldn't feel right.
Not exactly a proper adult. International Bank of Rin. Green.
Of course not. And if I ever catch you calling me Mr. Armbrust again, I'm gonna smack you.
Do it.
Yeah. Guess it's about time I gave you this back.
Get the mirror. You never did get it back, huh?
This? I completely forgot about it. You've done so much for me since then. Saving Elise, helping with the concert. Compared to all that, 50 Mira is nothing.
50.
The feeling's mutual.
That's probably before inflation. Now it's worth 10.
Besides, I never return the mirror that I borrow. Makes that coin extra special. So go on, take it.
Oh, was it? Yeah, roughly, I think. I assume something like that.
Oh, by the way, you know there was interest on this, right? How much do you suppose you really owe me after half a year?
Nice one, Reen.
Oh man, what kind of racket are you running here anyway? I thought you were supposed to be a good kid.
Well, there's this one second year who's taught me a thing or two about making money. To be honest, it feels kind of lonely to think that everything between us is completely settled and done with. So, What do you say? You still owe me?
I swear, the things I do for love. All right. You'll get your stupid interest someday. Maybe.
Box dancing. I figured Million wouldn't be interested in dancing.
Alphen, I am drawn to the party before us like a moth to a flame, like a starving man to a banquet, like beauty to me.
Me.
What say you we grace the dancers with the gift of our company?
It's as though you read my mind.
Dancing with royalty. They're literally doing a box dance.
Come now, don't waste your time watching. It's time to dance.
No need to worry about formalities tonight. Let's all relax, enjoy ourselves, and maybe let a few secrets slip.
Allow me, Sharon, before every red-blooded boy in this school lines up for a chance.
It would be my honor.
Madam Chairman, might I have this dance?
I didn't see that one coming.
Of course. Given that our former partners left the dance all too soon, we seem to make for an appropriate pair.
I suppose you're right.
I could see it. Sounded like Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Instructor, I cannot thank you enough for all you've done for my daughter. I can, however, ask you for the pleasure of this dance.
Really?
Lee?
Ooh, he's just my type, too. Oh, just talking to myself.
Well,
George?
I'll be dancing with all my little kittens by the end of the night. But I suppose I can let you take the first dance.
Well, I don't mind. But seeing you in that dress is enough to make any guy feel intimidated.
They waste no time, do they?
That both their partners left them? Unless it meant like deeper meaning. The regard of, you know, she lost her husband, he lost his wife, or unless you meant like Rufus and someone else left and they're by themselves. Looks better in a rider suit if you ask me. Leather. Looks good in both.
It's no surprise that my grandfather made a beeline for Sharon, but I never expected to see Mother dancing.
You meant their spouses died. That's what I thought.
In some ways, it seems as though they're younger than we are.
Looks like everyone's having fun, though. Shall we join them?
You've given me more than enough of your time already today. Between showing me around and your incredible concert, you must be exhausted. And besides, I'm sure there's someone else you'd rather dance with here. Why not ask them instead? I knew it. So, I have a potential sister-in-law now, do I?
I had like 4 people are good done.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Still, maybe you're right. Maybe I will go ask her.
You can actually choose the guys too. If you bond them, yeah, they're like not maxed online though. Didn't do any bonding with the guys. But if I keep playing, yeah.
I do feel kind of bad leaving you here on your own, though.
Raider just likes the leather outfit.
I'm fine, really. Besides, if you spend all this time worrying about me, the music will be over by the time you ask.
Well, okay.
Being I got the choice, this is definitely the bonding of it.
He's such an idiot. Oh, Elise.
There you can pick her in a New Game Plus. Or was it Sharon? It's for someone in New.
The generally accepted strategy
That's
here
alone.
would be to keep his eyes on you, not push him toward another girl's tender embrace. If you were to only gather the courage to ask him, I'm certain that he would be more than accommodating. It's fine. I'm fine, honestly.
Fee.
Reen, is there a problem?
No, I was just looking for you.
Sharon alone of this often or all.
Are you up to anything right now?
Nope.
In that case, would you like to dance with me?
I've never danced before.
You literally treat it like combat.
Don't worry, I can lead.
Again, Reen, I'm the type that wouldn't let a guy near Elise unless it was defeats him in armed combat. I could see it.
But if you don't want to, we don't have to.
I could totally see that.
Let's do it.
Okay then.
Oh, look at them box dance. Can't look in the eye. Oh. He did earlier. There's gotta be more to the bonding event. There we go.
There's more.
I was like, that's a weak bonding event. That's all it was.
You're a natural, Fee. But I guess I should have known you'd catch on quick.
It wasn't too hard once I got the hang of it. And I felt at ease with you leading.
Oh.
What do you mean?
It reminded me of our leader.
The Jaeger King I've heard about?
Pouring down rain outside.
Yep.
Now.
When we're all together, it feels like we're all part of a family. Just like it did back in the Corps. But there's something about you in particular that reminds me of him.
Is that a good thing?
You don't look or act like him at all. But I always felt comfortable when I was with him. And that's how I feel about you too.
Aww.
That's kind of embarrassing. I don't really know what to say. No, I do. I'm happy to hear that you think of me like that. Everyone needs a family, blood-related or not.
It's been a long time since Zephyr split up. But for the first time in a while, I wish I could see everybody again.
I didn't expect to hear that. But I think it's a good thing. I hope you'll get the chance to see them again soon.
Me too.
After that, I went back to see Elise.
What a feeling.
But by then, that memorable evening was approaching its end.
Reen? Elise?
Claire?
Good evening, Captain. You must be exhausted.
Well, it's not as though I performed on stage in front of an auditorium full of people or anything. I really enjoyed your concert, by the way. That's the kind of thing that makes me proud to be an alumnus.
Wait, what? You're a student here?
That's right. I was part of the
Shocker.
Academy's 216th graduating class.
I could see that.
And since you'll be part of its 221st, I suppose that makes me 5 years your senior.
Well, I guess we know our age.
I had no idea. Why didn't you mention it until just now?
Given that we only ever met while you were on your field studies, it didn't seem pertinent. Besides, once people graduate, they tend to leave their ties to their school behind.
Yeah, probably. I think so too, Freezing.
Especially here at Thor's.
Because it's a military academy?
Exactly. Roughly 40% of the graduates here go on to join the military.
Hey, kitty.
Not always the same branch or even the same army. About 30% join the Imperial Army, and 10% go to a provincial force. Students who are best friends one day might find themselves enemies the next.
Rain.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to kill your happy mood like this. But I'm sure you're well aware of what may lie ahead. That we're teetering on the brink of an era of upheaval.
I'm aware.
Does this have something to do with the issues in Crossbell I've been hearing about?
Yes, amongst other things. It seems as though everyone on the continent is ready to go to war with everyone else. But that's why it's so important that we're able to stand strong no matter what happens. Though, judging by how well Class 7 has performed on their field studies, I'm sure you'll all be fine in that regard.
Game kind of pushes you to reach Elise.
Here's hoping that I get the chance to help you out again sometime. Even if I'll have to be careful not to draw the ire of that instructor of yours while I'm doing so.
I'm just glad to know that you have her back. Thank you for that.
You're quite well. Please, excuse me a moment.
Huh?
Yes, Revelt speaking.
Yep, I agree.
Mm-hmm. What?
What's going on?
And you're certain of this? Understood. I'll return at once. Yes, I will escort them back to Valflame Palace myself. I'm afraid I have to excuse myself.
Do you remember if the company... The one that sounds familiar?
Probably about something that will be said shortly in the game.
I'm really sorry, Elise. My brothers requested that we return to Heimdall right away. But as we're going back by car, I thought I'd offer you a ride home. But...
Elise, I think you should go back with them for now. I'll call you later to make sure you're okay.
You like to mention little tidbits right before it happens, so I figured I'd take a good guess.
Well, all right.
Sorry to drop this on you so quickly, Reem. I'm sure someone from the Academy will fill you in shortly.
Fill me in? On what?
Might not make it to finish the game.
If you'll
want to make it, dude. Seriously.
I'm like tired, my stomach's starting to hurt.
Don't worry. We'll be sure to get Elise back to the Academy safely.
Kitty. You go to sleepy, honey. You go to bed. Here you go. You come down and tell Mama it's time to go to bed. Oh. Okay, we're going to go to sleep in just a minute, okay? Okay, I got you.
Reen!
You're fixing to find out what's happening in just a second.
Does anyone have any idea what's going on?
I'm afraid not. I've never seen Father behave like that before.
My mother's the same way.
Ichigo.
She got a message of some kind and just changed.
Ditto my father. I think it was someone from Heimdall who got in touch with him.
One thing is certain. Something terrible has happened.
My dad turned pale and was gone before I could ask what happened. It sounded like he received a report from Instructor Neidhart, though.
Hold on. Neidhart's supposed to be...
He was at Gorelia Fortress with the 4th Armored Division on some sort of mission, right?
Speaking of which, has anyone seen Toa or Instructor Sarah?
I think it will be alright. Saw what happened in Crossbow. I did. So I'm figuring that's exactly the point we're at in this game.
Students and visitors, I cannot thank you enough for your attendance today. I hereby proclaim the 127th Thor's Military Academy Festival complete.
It'll be alright.
Come on, there, Ichigo.
They're all staring him down.
But I am afraid I must announce this with a heavy heart, as we have just received word from the Imperial government that this evening, Gorelia Fortress, which rests on the eastern border of the Empire, has been destroyed. No, destruction is an inadequate word. An unknown weapon has erased the fortress in its entirety from existence.
Oh. Yeah, that was the weapons. We are at that point.
I would ask that all of our guests, from that region or otherwise, please try to remain calm.
Neidhart's alright. I think he said he just got a message from Neidhart, right? Yeah, well, in the crossbow games, one of them has a really, really powerful ability that just wipes out. Just, it's not even an explosion, it just gone. In the days that followed, tension gripped the nation like never before. Yep, that right there. That's where the 2 guns were. Gorelia Fortress annihilated. A photo of the gaping chasm left where Gorelia Fortress once stood made the Imperial Chronicles front page. Right. So it took out a large chunk of it. It wasn't completely destroyed because there's still the back half. But the guns, the railway guns and everything were completely gone. And the sight of the aftermath was enough to fill citizens with a sense of inescapable dread. All the while, unconfirmed reports that several armed divisions had attempted to invade Crossbow had begun to spread. And in every one of those reports, the message was the same. They had been repelled almost effortlessly. Everyone was starting to feel the effects of the IBC. I missed that part, damn it. Basically, they're shutting down their assets. As things stood, it was only a matter of time as we faced a spike in corporate bankruptcies and record unemployment. Faced with this crisis, the Imperial government and the officials in Heimdall began working to remedy the situation. Thank you. Wasn't she? Wait till you see that individual when you play the crossbow games and a certain you get a certain item and there's a little scene with it. She's absolutely adorable. Rumors were also spreading that Erebonia's longtime enemy, the Kalvik Republic, has thrown its weight behind Crossbow. And with the fortress that once served to safeguard the Empire God, we speculated an invasion was only a matter of time. I don't
I can't take this anymore. Where is she? Homeroom was supposed to start ages ago.
I'm not surprised she's late. The instructors are probably all busy trying to figure out what to do.
That seems more than likely. This morning's meeting has already blown past its normal ending time.
It's still hard for me to believe all of this is really happening. Having been there, the idea that Gorelia Fortress just vanished is difficult to comprehend.
Not all of it, I heard. There are still some parts left and almost untouched. But Instructor Neidhart making it out of there alive was nothing short of a miracle, though.
Those huge railway guns were part of the section that's gone, too. If I hadn't seen the pictures, it'd be kind of hard to believe.
What kind of weapon is even capable of doing something like that? I find myself doubtful that any human could create something so powerful.
We just don't know. All we do know is that it's impossible to make a weapon that powerful even with today's most advanced orbital technology.
And yet here we are, with just such a weapon in the hands of what's always been seen as a mere vassal state.
There's my man, Fu.
The Imperial Army has their work cut
old
out
school
for them.
building.
I'll say that much.
I'm worried about what's going on in the capital, too. It sounds like there have been even more demonstrations going on there these past few days.
Down with Crossbell, they say. Point our guns towards the east.
Is there even any truth to those rumors that Calvard's planning an invasion?
I'm pretty sure it's all nonsense. But considering how there have been tensions between us and them for years, people are just more inclined to believe it. Rumors are just that. We need to be careful not to be misled by half-truths and speculation. If possible, we should find out exactly what's happening for ourselves.
Yeah. Over the year, we've seen how things are across the Empire with our own eyes. And now's as good a time as any to put that knowledge to use.
Well said. We've had quite the education in getting to the truth behind all the headlines.
That seems to have been a running theme of most of our field studies.
Still, we seem to be missing two of our illustrious members.
When we get a chance, I'm going to be right back. I'll go to the back screen. Hey, I got the restroom. Before we go ahead and do that right now, DJ still should be active on here, so you guys should be able to chat with if you want to. When I get back, we'll finish up. But it might take me a little bit. I will be right back.
Game tonight or not, y'all? longer it's going to take him. Yeah, it's going to take. Well, I mean, he might have to stop and finish it the next stream, y'all. Night followed. I haven't played many of the Cold Steel games yet. Probably won't either. It's just not my thing to do all that trophy hunting. I'm not gonna platinum the Cold Steel games. I mean, I've already gotten like. I just play them. If I do everything, I do everything. If I miss something, I miss something. So, you know.
Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry, stomach pains. Let's do this. We're gonna finish this tonight. I gotta figure out why that transition thing's not. Anyways, let's continue.
Are you sure you're gonna finish this tonight? You got a little ways to go.
Well, there's nothing strange about Crow's habitual.
How much longer?
What?
Or did he already transfer back to his original class?
No. He said he was going to be with us through the end of the month.
You
As for
gotta
Milliam,
go
though,
find Crow and
I'm not sure.
Milliam. Then you gotta go do this, that, and the other.
We're looking
Then
what?
there's more
An
cut-
hour? If it's gonna be like an hour and a half plus, I'm just gonna call it as soon as I get free time.
You don't think it's something to do with the
I'll
intelligence?
finish it off
division,
next
do you?
Monday.
Well, she is an agent of theirs.
It's kind of easy to forget that, given how she usually is.
It does concern me that none of us have seen her.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
I'll probably just do that anyways.
Oh,
You gotta get up early. It's almost 2 o'clock.
Are we starting homeroom?
Not today, I'm afraid. All classes have been canceled. You can either stay here in the building and study until school's out, or go back to the dorm.
So wait,
Has something happened?
Not yet, but it will. Chancellor Osborne's going to be addressing the nation from Dreikel's Plaza at noon. It's set to be broadcast across the entire empire.
A
Some
national
lengthy
address?
cutscenes coming up.
Okay, yeah, we'll probably just call it then. Just pick it up next Monday.
Sounds pretty
Yeah,
serious.
you're gonna get a chance to save it here, and
And
as soon as I
given the
finish up
timing.
here.
Indeed. It's not hard to imagine what's on his agenda.
That was a hell of a stream.
Come on, guys. Straighten up. You're students of Thor's Military Academy, and that makes you all cadets. Whatever careers you choose, military or civilian, you need to know how to act decisively in an emergency.
I've seen some of those animes.
So right now, I don't want you to look away from what's happening in the world. I want you to face it straight.
Will do.
Well, it's getting pretty late for Vids. It's almost
you're
2
right.
o'clock in the
Now's
morning
not the
for
time
us.
to lose heart.
But worst case scenario is we do call it, pick it up next Monday, beat it, and then continue on to Cold Steel 2.
Well,
As for Osborne's speech,
sounds like a better plan, yeah.
apparently we'll be setting up radios in each classroom so the students can listen to the national address. So if you want to follow along, be sure to be back here by noon.
I suppose I might as well listen to it here then.
Same here. I don't even have a radio.
I do, but for something like this, I'd rather not listen to it alone.
Well, then, we can all share in the joy of hearing the melodious voice of our esteemed Chancellor. Maybe I should haul in some beer and snacks. That's the only way I'll stay sane through the entire broadcast.
What should we do about Crow and Milliam, though? None of us have seen either of them all day. Do you know where they are?
Can't say I do. Crow's practically made a career out of playing hooky, but I did see Milliam earlier this morning.
Oh, so she's still on campus?
At least that means she wasn't called away by the intelligence division.
I'd been thinking along those lines, but when I asked her, she just shrugged and said, "No news from the top." I doubt she's wandered off too far.
Yes, but lest you forget, she excels at giving us the runaround.
At least it doesn't sound like she's in trouble. We're probably worried over nothing.
We'll just have to tell them we're meeting here at noon if we run into them before then.
Yeah, will do.
I guess everyone's going to check in with their clubs. Looks like I have some free time. Might as well see if I can track down Crow and Milliam.
You get to save it.
At least it sounds like Milliam is probably somewhere on campus.
What you do? As soon as you type, your avatar is down there.
Yeah, you should have one.
You can customize it through the panels below through the extensions that periodically go through the chat.
Crow, though? He could be anywhere. Probably best to check with Toa and George first. Maybe they know something.
If you don't see it, throw me a follow and it will show up there. No. This will show up. Your avatar over here will show up as long as you're followed and remain active in chat. To run this program yourself, you would have to buy the program on Steam. You don't need to have the program to interact with this. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to call that there. I wanted to finish this. We're going to pick this up next Monday. Give that another save. My stomach's hurting again anyways. Have a wonderful night. Freezing night. Greater. DJ, thanks for hanging out with me. Lurkers, thank you very much. I know it was super long. Due to a new stream schedule, I only stream 2 days a week. I will be back tomorrow, but with Jackbox party games. Feel free to join in. Have some fun. This will continue next Monday. Have a good night. See you later, guys.